this video, you'll learn about the levels of structural organization in the body, from the chemical level all the way up to the organism.
The human body is organized in 6 distinct levels of increasing complexity, from the smallest chemical building blocks all the way up to an organism, a human, an individual like yourself. And so the smallest level and simplest level of organization is the chemical level, where atoms are the smallest particles, which are the building blocks of matter, and molecules are multiple atoms combined together, multiple atoms held together through chemical bonds. And so here we can see the water molecule as an example, where 2 hydrogen atoms are chemically bonded to 1 oxygen atom, forming H2O, or water. The next level of analysis is the cellular level. Cells are the smallest living units in the body. Cells contain many molecules that are together forming a cell. We'll see different types of molecules that are commonly found in cells are proteins, which are very important structural functional units inside of the cell, and multiple proteins working together carry out most of the functions of the cell, together with nucleic acids like DNA and RNA that provide the genetic instructions to produce proteins. And then there are some other molecules that are important for producing cells. There are lipids, like the phospholipid that forms a bilayer, creating a membrane surrounding a cell, and many of the structures inside of the cell, called organelles, are also composed of a bilayer of a lipid, or a phospholipid bilayer. And so there are many different types of cells, and cells together form tissues. The next larger level and slightly more complicated level of organization is the tissue level, where similar cells are grouped together to perform a common function. We can see the example here of smooth muscle tissue. And so multiple smooth muscle cells together form a smooth muscle tissue that can contract in order to control the size of an organ. And so the wall of the urinary bladder contains smooth muscle called the detrusor muscle that contracts when we urinate to relieve our bladder. So that we can see the organ level is the next level up, which consists of multiple different tissues. There is the smooth muscle layer of the bladder, but there's also a inner lining of the bladder, a mucous membrane that's lining the inner surface of the bladder, that contains different types of tissues, like epithelial tissues and connective tissues. And then the next level up from the organ level is the organ system. Here we can see the urinary system consists of the kidneys that filter the blood and produce urine, the ureters that are muscular tubes that transport urine from the kidney to the bladder, the urinary bladder that stores the urine and then can contract in order to release urine from the body through the urethra. So the urinary system is just one of 11 organ systems that work together within an organism. So the organism is the entire human body, which consists of 11 organ systems that work harmoniously together to perform the functions of an individual organism.